Hey, it's Nick from RetroNick Games, and I am bringing you Final Fight for the Super Nintendo. This video is the best Game Genie codes Volume 1, and I'm going to bring you a couple codes from gamehacking.org. And this one, I fell in love with the first time I tried it, was invincibility. But I don't know if I'd call it invincibility. I think I would call it more invulnerability, because you know, any enemy that tries to swing at you, they can't hit you. You can see Wong Hu just goes right through you, right? Any punches, any kicks, doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't touch you. So it's not that you're taking no damage when you get hit. You don't get hit. That's the whole point of this code. And yeah, watch till the end because I have another crazy code coming up. But I wanted to, though, if you haven't noticed, I lost some energy. And so the reason why I did, it wasn't from enemies, but it was from using my special attack. Now, if you do use those extra codes, you can use it unlimited. You can use your special attack as much as you want, but it's not really necessary since you can't get touched by anybody. But again, you know, if you want to play it that way, you can. But I think a real great use case for this code is anyone who's trying to play this game legit, or someone who just wants to see the end and just, you know, make a mockery of this thing. That's fine, because this game is really, really difficult. I can go over that in a little bit on why. But again, I think, you know, with a code like this, you can learn, you know, enemy patterns. You can learn, you know, what's possible. You can also find out some stuff like how bosses, you know, when they get knocked down, they're invincible for a couple seconds, and that works for all bosses, right? So you learn a lot of stuff using a code like this. Now I want to go over how hard this game is, and the reason why it is because its arcade counterpart, you know, when you lost all your lives, you just put another quarter in and you were fine, right? You'd start over right where you left off. But the Super Nintendo game does not do that. In fact, it actually has you start at the beginning of the stage that you're currently on, and some of these levels, especially this final level, it's hard. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, you know, you'll die fast. You just do, because it's a difficult game. But I love this code in this section because, you know, his arrows shoot super duper fast. He'll stand there and wait for you to stand up to shoot you. You have to just hold down or hold up to avoid it. But seriously, look how crazy the programming is here to try to grab him, right? So a code like this teaches you that, hey, maybe you just walk up and punch him. Okay, maybe you walk up and punch a few times and then try to throw him, right? You don't want to just walk up and grab him. But again, this is something that you can learn by using a code like this. So just fun. You know, it's a fun code too. Just something to just kind of mess around with. And I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to make it my first on the list here. But this code has nothing on the next one. So this next code coming up is hit anything from anywhere. And when I mean anything, I mean any enemies, right? So you can still, you know, break the tires there if you want. You can still, you know, but anything else, anybody else, they're going to be dead. Any swing that you make, any punch, any kick, any special attack, it's going to hit all enemies. It's going to hit them from all sides. You'll see this entire room I clear out with a sword without even seeing anybody. So again, works with weapons, and the sword by far is the most powerful weapon in the game for speed and whatnot. But you can see, I mean, look at this. You'll get a lot of enemy juggling when you use this code. But it's just fun. This is not a learning code. This is just messing around, having a good time code. One thing I did notice, and this is kind of weird on this stage, is, you know, in any of them that have these containers, but I jumped on top of the barrel and you don't hit them when you're up there. So it clearly is looking for hitboxes on the same plane that you're on. But it's weird though. I don't know, you hit them when they're juggling up in the air, so I don't understand it, but I'm not a programmer. So I did want to share this part though. So there are bottles here. You will get hit by them because that code only does enemies, so it only hits enemies. It doesn't hit objects. So something to keep in mind. I decided to kind of cheat even more and add a sixth and final code. And this is something, you know, and this whole series can be used on a regular Super Nintendo with a Game Genie. This code probably not so much, because this is adding all 5 codes plus a code. So if you have an emulator or something, you can go ahead and use it. If you have a flash card or something, you can use it. But what this does is it increases the attack speed. And with Hagar hitting so hard, I thought it would be fun to see how fast I could beat it. And, you know, truth be told, I don't remember, but it was something like sub 20 minutes, just flying through this game with this code. So kind of fun. You end up seeing a little bit of juggling here because it's fun, right? But what it does, especially with this this end hallway here, just makes it ludicrous. This is one of the harder sections in the game too. You get a lot of variety of enemies. So big thumbs up for Hagar with his sword. Just makes it just short work of this section. You'll also see as Billy and Sid there do their little cartwheel stuff, they have invincibility frames. Again, you know, you can kind of learn with some of this stuff, but I really do appreciate it. I'm so glad. I hope you guys really liked this video. I really hope to bring you some more, and I know I want to do another final fight video here soon, but as you can see, Hagar just swinging away, making the boss look like it's nothing. And I definitely invite people to go ahead and comment on the bottom. If you have a favorite game or code and you want to see it, you know, please let me know, and it might show up on a future video. So again, thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks.